So most advice isn't wrong, it's just weak. It's not weak morally, but it's weak functionally. When people are asked for advice, most of them panic. They don't know what to say. Silence feels bad, so they say something. This is why most advice is soft and useless. Let me explain myself. So when people give you advice, it's not inherently wrong at first. It's just not gonna get to the point where you need it. So it's not weak morally, but it's weak functionally. When people are asked for advice, it puts them on the spot. You know, when someone says, hey, what would you do in this situation? And they give you a vague response. And they say, hey man, I'd just go and continue doing what you're doing. Trust the process, right? For them, silence feels bad. They feel empathetic. So they say something, not because it helps, but because it fills the space. Just be yourself. Trust the process. It'll work out are all lines that at some point one of us has heard. They're not answers. They're just verbal static. People are just saying them because they don't know what else to say. And it's up to you for you to decide whether or not that is actionable advice or just moral support. So people treat these like guidance. They're not. They're just comfort phrases. They're meant to keep you from freaking out, not move you forward. Trust the process sounds like a decision. It's either you keep going or you quit. That's not guidance. That's just avoidance. It doesn't tell you what to change. It doesn't tell you what to measure. It doesn't tell you when to stop. So you're not just choosing, you're just waiting, actually. Real advice risks being wrong. When someone gives you specific advice, if you do X, Y will happen. But what if I do X and Y doesn't happen? Then they're wrong. And then they look like an idiot. So people play it safe and they say, hey, trust the process. They'd rather sound supportive than be useful. And to be fair, most people want that comfort because comfort is easier than clarity. Clarity forces decisions, and decisions are uncomfortable for a lot of people, especially if it's high stakes. Decisions force accountability, and accountability really does scare a lot of people. But you have to learn to be able to take accountability and move with it without it crushing you. Support isn't the issue, but staying there and accepting that everything's good and saying, oh, everything's good. They're saying just trust the process. They must know what I'm doing. Well, no, that's not necessarily what's going on. They're just trying to help you from not panicking. If reassurance is all you get, you don't move. You just feel better about not moving. Now, here's the test. If the advice doesn't change what you would do next, it's not advice. It's just support. It's not meant to push you forward. It's just to make you feel good. Don't confuse someone being nice with someone being helpful. So when deciding between taking someone's advice, really think about what they're saying and how it is applicable to what you're doing. And if it is even applicable to what you're doing, is it going to help you move forward? Anyways, I'm done ranting. I'll see you guys next video.